Recording started.
Okay.
Oh, hi, thanks for coming. So sorry I'm late. My apologies to everyone. I need an approval for the agenda for November 20th, 2025.
I'll make the motion.
Thank you.
I'll second.
Thank you.
Aye.
Good. And then I need an approval of the minutes for October 30th, 2025.
I so move.
Thank you.
Second. I agree.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And I need do we have public comment? We don't have any public comment.
Lori, take it away.
Do we have any public comment? No? Okay. And then we are going to revisit Winston Sandino's urban renewal grant application. He was here before. We've asked him to make some changes. I think he's made the changes, and we're going to hear what he has to say. Hi, Winston. Sorry, I made you wait.
Hello. Yeah. Well, good morning or good afternoon, I guess, everyone. My name is Winston Sandino. I'm the owner of the building just a few blocks away from here. It doesn't have a name, so this purpose, we're going to call it the Sandino Building.
As it should be.
And I have a PowerPoint presentation that I sent MJ that I want to go through. So what I'll do is I'll just go through quickly through the presentation, and then we'll go back to the first picture, and then we can discuss that. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Good job on your PowerPoint. We've not had that before.
Oh.
Hey, forever.
Okay.
Good job.
I hope it goes well. Okay, this is the Sandino Building. It's the address right there. On the left side would be the Longfellow's. I think some people know that restaurant, and then the Burrito Express. On the right side, there was a pet store, and they went out of business, or I don't know what happened, but I think now
They moved.
They moved. Okay.
Yeah, they're over by Domino's now.
Oh, wow. Okay. What I understand is that the building next door has been rented to Native Americans.
Yeah. Rehabilitation. I think.
Rehabilitation. Yeah. So I've talked to a couple of people there, and it seems to be pretty nice. I don't know what they're going to do with the building. It seems like they're going to paint it, or I don't know. But you can see the conditions of this building. I painted the red brick or blocks in probably 5 years ago. As you can see, there's nothing that has been done with the awnings, the tiles up at the top, and then the framing in the front is a little bit, worn out, I would say. I also wanted to point out the curb in front. That's, I believe we maintain the sidewalk from back of curb to the building, but the curb and gutter is the responsibility of, I don't know if it's the city or the state, because it's highway.
Soon.
It's Highway 30, so I'm assuming it's ODOT. But in the next slide, you'll see that it's been fixed, but it's not by me. Okay, so the rendering shows that it's part of the project, but I'm not actually doing that. Just wanted to mention that. Okay, so next slide, I think I wanted to just show the back of the building, the existing conditions. Sorry, I used the wrong picture. Sensation's not there anymore. But you can see the back of the building. There's a deck. There are windows on the second floor. There's a door that goes to the apartments in the back. And there are two entrances to the building, to the retail buildings on the lower floor. The proposal will have those doors changed. And we are also going to do the sidewalk that you see in the back. It's not really a sidewalk. It is more of a concrete pad that has access to the retail spaces. And I've been working with the city with the design that will remove that concrete, and then we will put ADA ramps. So if there is somebody that comes from the back, they can go in the. I think there's only going to be one ramp on the left side where we have the ADA parking. Then they can move to the other retail space. There is a kind of a fence that divides the two retail spaces. That's going to be removed, and so they can freely go to either one of the retail spaces. Let's see, what's next? Next slide, please.
You still want the rendering?
I'll go through that later.
Okay.
This is the rendering that the architect did. So you can see that he included the awnings in the front of the building, and also for the apartments, the 4 upstairs, and then the awnings on top of the retail spaces. I wanted to show this one because it shows the lights, the gooseneck lights under the awnings for the retail spaces. And that's the way that I want to do it. It also shows the planters, some kind of plants in front of the building. That's the top one. And then the one down below, it just shows the awnings on the second floor. That will be for the apartments and the door going to the apartments.
So Winston, just to clarify, this is what we're going for. This one's not.
No, that's, yeah.
Because this
and I'll
one, the lights are above the awning.
Yes, and let me explain why. This is actually designed by an architect.
Mhm.
That one, I did it myself with AI.
Yeah. Oh, good job.
So, and I asked AI to move those lights underneath the awnings, and I tried so many times from different computers, and it wouldn't do it. So,
Sometimes they get stubborn.
yeah. So anyway, I did it with AI.
Okay, but this is our goal.
But well, yes, it's going to be looking better in the AI rendering.
Yeah.
But the only difference between this one and the rendering is the lights in this one are underneath the awnings.
Oh, I like this one. Simply, I like that the awnings are up higher because I would think
Yes.
with this photo, you would block your
Exactly.
interior light with them down so low.
Yes.
A-
Yes.
Aside from the goosenecks.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's exactly this rendering is the way it's going to look.
Okay.
But I wanted to show this because it looks prettier, I guess.
Okay.
In the back, all we're doing is just changing the doors. I wanted to change the doors because the fire department requires a key to enter the building in case of fire, and so they have a key of the big retail space, so they can get in. But if I can put new doors with a keypad, then they can, the police or fire department can have access. Okay, let's see what's next in the slide. And this is just the architectural drawings with actual dimensions. Like I said, I hired an architect, so he did all the dimensions. And that's going to be the plans that will be submitted to the contractor so they can do the exact measurements for the awnings. So that's all there is in there. Next slide, please. This is the design that was done for the back of sidewalk in the back of the building. This is the plan view of the existing conditions and the proposed plan for the ADA ramp. So the one on the left was the existing conditions. It only shows the 3 or kind of 3.5 parking spaces with the ADA accessible next to the Native American building. And then on the right side, you see the design that was done and submitted to the city for approval in the future. So that's the plan to do, repaint potentially, or maybe it's fine the way it is, but in the striping for the parking. But then the sidewalk, you can see that we're going to have to rebuild that and make it to ADA compliance. Next one, I think that might be it. So the scope of work, just in general, awning installations in the front and the back, goosenecks, lights, front and back. Windows in the front, they are just single pane windows. We want to replace those with double pane windows. It's Highway 30, it's really noisy. And once people get inside the retail space, it's still pretty noisy.
Yeah.
So we want to replace those. ADA ramps, sidewalk in the back of the building. Paint, you mentioned in the last presentation, you didn't like the paint.
I don't like it's not the paint. I don't like the blue. The blue, I don't think that's you though. I think that's
Yes, yeah. So what I did is I painted the red, the building in red. I
like
think
the
it was
red.
green before, and then I let them the retail spaces painted.
I don't like
Those-
that part.
So we're going to repaint it, and we can make it a.
That's why we're here, George.
And I did ask about, because I had, if you look at the, anyway, so those are the, let's move on, and then we can discuss more with the rendering. So those are the 3 bids. They went down a little bit, of course, but we had a one that was way too high. It was like 160,000, and then I asked them to to reduce the scope because we removed the sign. I was going to move the sign back, but that's not, and it might be too complicated to do it with the city. So those are the 3. And
I have a question, Winston,
yes.
and maybe somebody else knows the answer. I've been back there to that parking lot. It's pretty rough.
Yes,
Like what?
I actually called the city one time because if you put the picture in the back of the building again, I can. The PowerPoint where the back of the building.
So I know there's like 3 building owners. Like who?
Yes.
Who does that parking lot?
Okay.
A collective
so,
effort.
That back it's mine.
Uh-huh.
That section where we have the 4 parking spaces. Then across, and on the side of the pet store,
Mhm.
that's owned by that building, whoever the owner is of the
Okay.
Native American group
Right.
right now. So all that, and in the back, in front of this building, it's owned by them.
I see.
And then the other side is the Burrito Express and Longfellows, kind of combined.
Okay.
So my area is only those. But then it doesn't show in there actually, but there is a like an alleyway, we would call it. It's not. It's actually a road that you can drive through, and that's owned by the city. So that should be maintained by the city, not the property owners. And so there is you can't really see it there, but just right behind those cars, there is a water meter that is for the building. So any water meters or any utilities are actually installed in public right away. So that was in because people drive over, they kind of broke that. So I called the city a few years back, and I told them that was their
Broken.
responsibility, and they were actually pretty good. Right away, they sent someone to cut and then paved around, but now it's still
Crunchy.
broken again.
Okay.
And there are some potholes in there that they probably need to be fixed by the city, that
Okay.
area, which is the drivable area.
Okay.
I had a question. So you've got one staircase going up to the second floor. Did the city look at that and they're comfortable with egress for the apartments up there?
Been there.
I thought there was a second staircase.
It's more of a building code question. I wouldn't want to
Okay.
answer that.
They have two entrances.
They do have two.
Yes, the one in front,
Oh, there's a staircase in the front and then there's the back one. Okay, then never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
so if we can put the rendering in PowerPoint so they can, we can go over that, and then I'm sure you have a lot of questions.
No, I think it looks great. Was it this much before? I don't remember.
Yeah, it was. Yes, yeah, it
Okay.
was.
Yes,
One other little note that you might consider for the soundproofing of your windows,
yes.
they can coat the inside of the windows with vinyl that will reduce sound. It's not very expensive. And it would increase your sound protection from the highway. That's something you might want to consider. I don't think it would be a lot of money. There's different ways to do soundproofing with windows. One is, gas-filled glass between the two panes helps a little bit. The vinyl is the next level, and then the third level is to do triple pane. But adding that vinyl is fairly cost-effective, and it would potentially reduce your noise.
When you say vinyl, are you
I
talking about
don't really know much about it. I did a building some years ago, and I went with the triple pane because it was partly a marketing issue.
Yes.
But I was told that there was a cheaper option for reducing sound, which was involving vinyl coating on the inside of the glass panes. And it
There's another thing that you can do instead of the triple pane, which is you have a thicker pane and a thinner pane, and it cancels the drum.
Oh, does it do that? So you may want to just look at some options on those.
Guys,
might struggle with
hey, building
We're nerding.
A and B, like we're just talking about this. You guys can talk
Well, no,
about.
it's our opportunity to talk to them though.
Okay. I'm sure you'll be here after the meeting. You guys can talk about it. If you want more wisdom here, they can, like
Yes.
hours they'll spend talking to you about it. Hours.
No, it's, I mean, I always would like to know the new things that are coming up.
NJ has a question. Is it about vinyl coated windows or
It
gas
doesn't
filled
happen
windows?
to be about that.
Okay.
No, Winston, so you, in your A&S construction quote, you had in the slides that it was 70,700. In the quote, though, that you provided, it's 80,300. How did you get that down? It's in the paper packet too, if you want to look at the details.
75,000. I think if you look at, I think I sent you a new one where they submitted, they removed the existing sign.
Okay.
Tiles, you can see the tiles. They reduced that, so I don't know why it's, yeah, it's 75,000. The sign,
That makes sense because that's 9,600, which less would be 70,070. Okay.
yeah.
Hey, Winston, did you get any, I know we talked about this last time. Did you get any local bids just because we like that?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
But
It's
when I
fine,
talked
just
to the
asking.
two contractors, A&S and then Total Solutions, they both said that they can talk, if we have the information from the awning place locally here, then they can talk to them and see if the price is less than what they have, and then if not, well, they can negotiate. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure that they
Is
can.
this your awning company that you like?
No, but it's fine.
Are you sure you don't want to talk to them about it right now?
Not with the attitude.
Everything else is just, there's a lot of electrical work, and the permits and all that. It's expensive. Electricians are just expensive to do.
Well, I appreciate you doing so much to make this look nice. This was our focus. This whole stretch was our aesthetically displeasing focus,
Yeah,
Of our
no,
town.
and
like the armpit of our town.
the painting
Oh.
color, I'm still open for suggestions.
No, I like
So
your
I would-
red. I like the red.
So just in general, I think it looks great. I think it might look more professional if you didn't have 4 colors or whatever it is at the actual businesses. Looks a little circus-ish right now,
I agree.
Yeah,
cartoonish.
Gonna zhuzh it up.
I personally, and just looking at it from the design aspect, would like a dark color there, like even a black, and then let the businesses then really pop. I mean, if you look at the sweet light, whatever that one is,
Yes.
with less color on the building and then the actual brandings that really pop out. And at the same time, the building next to it also is a different color with black. And if you look at Longfellow's, it's a different color with black. And I think we really want to see all those buildings together to kind of have a unified
So are
feel.
you saying trim color black? Or are you saying main paint color black?
No, not main color.
Okay, so trim
Trim
color.
color.
Trim color.
Trim color.
So you're trying to create some sort of.
Cohesive.
Yeah, cohesive. So each building's got their own feel, but then it kind of sits back with black. And then you look at all of it in a row and they feel like, hey, it's got some unification there. So that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
You know, you can ask AI to do it, and then after that fails, you can ask it another time.
I actually asked the question in the last time because I mentioned I can do this really pretty, but then what about the other buildings? Are you going to require them to have a specific color palette, like, you know?
I think you're
4 or
gonna
5
set the tone.
colors?
Yeah, I think it starts with one.
I
but
think you
same-
set the tone.
Same thing, the
Right.
building next to it actually has a different color with black.
Right, yeah.
You know, and so what our goal was, and, you know, in general, we talked about branding of the town and also just aesthetics is you need to start somewhere. And if yours does look great after this, it's going to be easier then for the others to follow through so that we can get, again, that whole strip to look distinctly unified, but also distinctly distinct.
Yes. When I asked the question last time about colors, I can't remember who responded, but then they said it was actually the black color. And that's why you see the awnings that I had last time were striped, green and white, I think it was. And so I changed that to black.
I like your black ones.
I
I think
like
they look
So-
very nice.
So I
black's
think
gonna be better.
The black looks great in this rendering. And I think, but the painting down below, I know I don't like either the body massage color. But maybe black might be too black. I don't know.
I'd say try it. 'cause
Well, I like the
Um,
red, but with the black trim, I think
it's
that'd be
just black
nice.
trim.
Honestly, if you got
It's
rid of
really
just the
not a
big
lot of
blue
trim.
window,
There's
it'd be
not
great.
A lot of trim on there. Once you look at it, I mean, it's just touching on the windows and around it. It's worth an exercise anyway, so.
Yeah, I think right.
That's the other stuff.
Just a point of clarification I didn't look into it that far. Are you going to replace windows or is it just?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
With
it's on the
double
list.
pane. Because
Well-
right now a single pane window, it's pretty noisy and
I've lived on Highway 30. It's rough. Well, I think this is great. I think you've done an outstanding
Sorry,
job. Jeff
sorry.
has a question.
Are you gonna do any upgrades inside the building too, or is it?
yes, yeah, right now, actually, we're done, most of it. I think we finished the 2 bedrooms. I had remodeled 2 of the bedrooms and there are 4. The other 2 have been completed and the hallway was completed. Sorry, I don't have any pictures, but I'm gonna have a property management company manage the building. And I think they should have it in Zillow, the pictures of the apartments and everything has been remodeled, except the doors, the entrances. And I want to do those, you know, with, like I said, with a code to enter. So there's more safety.
Okay, so our total, do we have a total ask, NJ? I think I saw 37. I'm just making sure that I'm,
Well, with the updated quote from ANS, it's now like closer to 35,000, but there's currently about 33,000 in the urban renewal bank at the moment.
So that's it.
Ish. I can get you an exact number. I want to remind everyone too, we're not making a recommendation today. That'll be in February, just given the cycle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're just hearing Winston out today.
Does
Winston,
that
thank
mean
you.
we'll have more money in February?
No, we'll have more money in July.
So,
Question, we're not making a recommendation today, but do we want to make some sort of request for colors, or are we kind of leaving it open?
I think that he gets to choose, right? Corey, he gets to choose.
Technically, but also you can, I mean, because you're funding these improvements and it's all about making it look better, you can say, we recommend these.
We recommend tasteful, Winston.
Thank you very much. Okay,
Why are you laughing?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I think Winston knows, like, look, he knows.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
we can't talk about recommending it. We can't have that, we shouldn't talk about, yes, we would recommend this. We're not talking about it. Okay, Winston.
You're on the right
thank you.
track.
Thank you.
thank you very much.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I just want to make sure. Anything else? Okay, so I am assuming because I was late and I didn't talk to NJ this week. Did you call me? Okay, so it's sad. Okay, so Mr. Paul Fidrich has been on our Economic Development Committee amongst many, many other committees in our city. This one specifically since November of 2022, and this will be his last meeting, November 2025. You've been such a joy to have on our committee. You've brought lots to the table, so we appreciate your service. And with that, we offer the certificate of recognition of service for you. You can frame it in your own $3.99 Walmart frame or put it in your scrapbook.
Awesome, thanks.
Do you want to do like a picture
Yeah.
photo with the mayor? With the mayor?
Thanks.
Mayor.
I just want to say thanks for letting me serve in this committee. It was great to work with all you guys. And I learned a lot from all of you, especially, as well as staff. I know sometimes I can be direct and I put staff at sometimes probably a little bit of angst, but it's about creating discussions. And like that's kind of how I was brought up through business school, bringing up just making sure we discuss things as opposed to maybe never getting to them.
Right.
And I also wanted to say that these committees are very important to Scappoose. And I think it's important to have new, fresh faces, which is the reason why I'm not going to be on anymore, because I think somebody else deserves a chance. You can only say the same things over and over, and maybe somebody else will have some things that are said better than I could, or have better ideas. I think NJ's tired of me talking about Sandy and branding and things. But hopefully this chair seat will, this seat on this next to you, Madam Chair, will be filled by somebody with lots of energy and ideas.
Thank you, Paul, for your service.
Public comment? Public comment, Joe, City of Scappoose. I do want to thank you, Paul, very much for helping with this and the other committees. And basically, since the moment I met you a few years ago, you've been a great help and support for me, helping me learn things that I would never have learned. And so these 3 years, a great deal thanks to you. So I appreciate everything you've done for me personally and the City of Scappoose. Thank you.
Super way ahead of schedule, NJ.
It was going to be a short one.
Dude, and I was 10 minutes late. It's like a half an hour. Okay, so with that said, our next meeting is December 18th. If Brian says it's okay, because he does have 6 children, January 15th and February 19th. I hope everybody has a happy Thanksgiving and a wonderful December holiday, whatever that might be for you. And that's it. Thank you. Good job, guys.
Thanks.